Hello, welcome to Systems Lab at Sense. Here we are going to do a small experiment. We are demonstrating how few different chargers are behaving. We have 5 different mobile chargers. You can see here, this one is from Sony, this is from Apple, this one is from Samsung, this is from IQ, which is another mobile company, and this is a local mobile charger. As you can see, all of these are connected to multimeters. So we are going to demonstrate the characteristics, and you can also notice that these chargers are not connected to mobile phones. The chargers are essentially a 240 volt DC to 5 volt DC converter, and this 5 volt DC goes to the mobile phone and it goes to battery charger IC. We are doing this experiment without any mobile phone and without charging the batteries. Okay, so we will turn on the power. As you can see that none of the charger is getting power. See, even there. Now we'll turn on the power and we'll show you. Okay, so you can see here. So Sony is giving output voltage of 4.9, this one is 5.1. There seems to be something wrong with Samsung. Yeah, so this probe was loose. You can see the Samsung is 5.14, iCube is giving output voltage of 5.59, and this is 7.32, which is substantially higher than the acceptable limit. So the next moment we are going to switch off the supply and we'll show you how the things change. Okay, so you can see here. Okay, yeah, switch it off. Yes, it is switched off. Still you can see that there is some voltage at the output. Okay, and you can see these chargers as well. You can see that Sony is still holding near 5 volt voltage, whereas Apple has gone to 0, and Samsung has also gone to 0. And see, these iCube is almost stuck at 1.5 and the other one is at 1.8, and the drop is very gradual. Whereas if you go to Samsung, it has come down to 0. The Apple has almost gone to 0 and Sony has by now gone to 0. Okay, so we'll do it once again. We'll do the experiment once again, and this time you can notice what kind of drop we observe. Switch on the supply once again. Yes, we are covering Samsung, Apple and Sony in this frame. Switch it off. Yes, the power is off. Apple has gone to 0, whereas Samsung is little late, and as you can see, the Sony is still holding on. Now it is going to 0. So Samsung and Apple hold the charge for long, and even when the supply is off, these guys hold on for few seconds, whereas for Sony it is almost for 20 seconds. Now let us go back to iCube and the other Chinese make. Okay, so we'll do the experiment again, and in fact you can notice that these guys have not yet gone to zero. Okay, turn off the supply. Yeah, okay, the supply is on. Supply is on. Yeah, switch it off. Yes, it's off now. In case of IQ, drop from 5 volt to 1.6 was almost sudden, and here from 7.7 to 2 volts was sudden. Now it is gradually coming down. Whereas by now Samsung, Apple and Sony are almost zero. So the difference which we have noticed between these three branded charger and the other two is that after switching off the supply, the power stays for few seconds at 5 volt at the output of the charger, and the drop is almost sudden, and within few seconds power or the voltage goes down to zero. Whereas in this case you can see that still the voltage is gradually going down. It is nowhere close to zero.